Hi there. I bet you probably know that one of the biggest blocks to your success is procrastination. And I love teaching about this topic. In fact, one of the years when I was a featured presenter for the Tapping World Summit, that was my topic. And it's a big topic. You could speak about for days, and there are a lot of really big reasons. And I wanted to focus on kind of one of the silent reasons for procrastination that you may or may not be aware of. And even if you are aware of, you might not even be aware of how often or frequently it is blocking your success. And that is that need for perfectionism. So, hey there, everybody. It's Kate Beaters, your breakthrough success expert, and that is our topic for tapping today. And if you have never tapped with me before or never tapped at all, I really recommend go to katebeaters.com/tapping. You can learn all about this really phenomenal technique that has changed my life, changed millions of other people's lives. It's pretty amazing. We're going to tap on perfectionism, procrastination today because I really believe, from my work as a mindset expert, as a coach, that I see this so often that people are waiting for conditions to be ideal. You've got to either maybe hire the perfect person, or if the flip side, find the perfect job, or find this has to be perfect or that has to be perfect, before you'll make a move. I had one client who wouldn't launch her website because she felt like, it wouldn't be perfect enough. So she held off. So we want to kind of start to flesh that out for you a bit because that really can hold you back. And as a result, you may often even end up rationalizing why you are procrastinating, and which is not a good thing because, like I said, it'll hold you back from the success you want. So before we begin tapping, I just want to remind you to take responsibility for your own well-being. If you don't like it, since it is a really powerful mindset technique, just simply stop. And tapping looks like Simon says, you're going to tap where I tap, using your fingertips on the face and upper body, and you're going to repeat what I say. So it's very simple how it looks, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make me such a high-level expert on all this. All right, so let's start. We're going to go to single karate chop and just follow along with me. Even though I want everything to be perfect, I want to find a way to love and accept myself. Even though I have this need for everything to be perfect, and maybe it's causing me to procrastinate and holding back my success, I want to find a way to love and accept myself. Even though I have this fear that if I don't think it's perfect, I shouldn't do it. I should hold off and wait till it's ready. I want to find a way to love and accept myself. Okay, shake your hands out. We're going to go to the points on the face and upper body. And again, just repeat after me. It needs to be perfect. Those are the inner eye, then the outer eye. It needs to be perfect. We're just going to say this the first few points. Under eye. It needs to be perfect. And under nose. I believe it needs to be perfect. And that's why I'm holding off. Maybe I'm holding off launching something. And under arm, maybe I'm holding off finding the perfect job. Wrist point, maybe I'm holding off finding an assistant to help me. Maybe I'm holding off planning a vacation. Inner eye again. I might be holding off in so many ways. Outer eye. Ways that I'm not even aware of. Because I want things to be perfect. Maybe I don't want to look stupid. Maybe I don't want to make a mistake. Maybe I don't want to waste my resources. Maybe I care what everybody thinks. It could be 100 reasons. that I believe it needs to be perfect. And therefore, I'm holding off, taking action. Because what if it is wrong? What if it's the wrong person or resource? What if things just are not right? And it's causing me to procrastinate. But what I'm doing is I'm rationalizing. I'm telling myself that I'm doing the right thing by holding off because I'm waiting for things to be perfect. And this is part of my belief system. But the truth is, what is really perfect? And who decides? Perhaps perfectionism, see, that's even hard to say, couldn't even say that perfectly. Perhaps perfectionism is in the eye of the beholder. Maybe everything is perfectly imperfect or imperfectly perfect. And maybe sometimes things are good enough. So imagine if I could increase my confidence, trust my intuition, to know when good enough is good enough, so I can move forward towards my success. Okay, everybody, deep breath and let it out. So how did that feel? If you're like me, you probably notice you maybe feel a little bit lighter, a little bit maybe ready to move and take on some things. And as you can tell from that tapping, there's a lot of different things that can open up. You know, this need for you to be perfect, your confidence level. What is perfect? You know, who decides all that? Are you totally influenced by your peers or your, you know, personal or work peers? You know, it could be so many different things are related. And that's kind of where the fun begins too, to take it deeper. And if you would like to, please reach out to my team, info@katebeaters.com, and we can talk about what private coaching looks like. Because the thing is that I do notice, I've seen this over the years, and I know I personally have done it too, is that we talk ourselves into procrastinating because we're waiting for certain conditions. And the thing is that we're not always going to have those perfect conditions. And sometimes things are perfect for how they are right then. And it's also important to realize too that part of our growth, part of our journey is to to go move forward and maybe stumble and fall and learn from our mistakes and all sorts of things. And that's what helps us move forward. It's pretty rare that something all of a sudden right out of the gate is absolutely perfect. There's usually many renditions of something. So feel free to watch this video again. Keep tapping along on this topic. Look for my other tapping videos. And until we meet again, be brilliant.